Hi, Lou Antonio here. I know the lighting's not good, I know it's going to be grainy, but I just want to give you some real talk. Entrepreneurship is fucking hard. It is the hardest thing you will ever do, for real. You're spinning so many plates. You have so many moving parts. You have people chasing you for this. Can we do this? What about this? You have an infinite sea of options of things to do, to potentially be working on. No clear hierarchy on what's the most important thing, because everything's important. Everyone looks up to you and depends on you for direction. They want to know who, what, where, why, if, how, the intricacies of everything. And you, as the entrepreneur, as the leader, are the one who's supposed to guide them and show them through. And 9 times out of 10, don't know about you, but if you've not done entrepreneurship before, you don't even have the faintest clue what to do yourself, because who's telling you what to do? It's hard, man. It's incredibly difficult. And going into this expecting it to be easy, you are 100% setting yourself up for failure, because it's not. But remember, easy solves nothing. It's not supposed to be easy. I'm assuming you didn't sign up for easy. You signed up for a life of freedom. You signed up to be your own boss. Well, guess what? If you are your own boss, who's telling you what to do? Who's guiding you? You see, what happens is you're always accountable to something or someone. If it's not a boss, you're accountable to your spouse. If it's not your spouse, you're then accountable as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, to your customers. There's always a hierarchy, but ultimately you're paid in direct proportion to the level of the pain point or problem that you solve. And generally, you're solving problems for customers, which means that your customers' problems are they're by default your highest priority to solve. But knowing which problems and how to solve them and doing so in a manageable, in a scalable way, this is a difficult thing. It's not easy. Like, as I said, no one's hand-holding you through this. No one's kind of guiding you or tapping you on the shoulder saying, well done, or good job with this. Is that you get the job done. Okay, brilliant, on to the next. There's no like silent round of applause or congratulations, you've ticked off your second to-do thing there. No, none of that. No external validation. Your external validation comes when the payday comes. But then the payday comes, you realise, I've got accounts receivable, I've got to pay this, or I've got this invoice due, or he's just done this now, I've got to do this, or I've got to buy all this stock, or I've got to reinvest in the marketing. It truly never stops. It doesn't stop. So why do it? Because this is what you sign up for. Do you think Elon Musk gets up in the morning and thinks, I'm just going to chill, sit down? No, it's because he's in love with the game. Yes, of course, the rewards are there, but they're not guaranteed. But can you be okay with that? This is the cost of freedom. This is the cost of true liberation from the office, from a boss, from working a 9 to 5, is accountability, radical accountability, and knowing that you have to be your biggest cheerleader and not expecting that from your friends, from your spouse, from your family, from your dog, from your auntie, from your grandma, even from your customers. It has to be from you. It's an intrinsic thing. It's a journey. It's something you need to grow through. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, okay, it's tried, but guess what? Everyone would do it. It's true. I would love it if it was easy. Nice downhill slope, but it's not. It's always an uphill climb. And generally, just when you're about to hit the next peak is the biggest dip. And most people just quit there because they don't see a way out of it. But if you just continue along, just keep putting one foot in front of the other, this is how you get there. Even when you can't see it, even when things aren't going well, even when everything seems to be falling down around you, this is the time you actually have to double down. Don't back down, double down. This is the time. Because this is almost like the universe testing you as to how much do you actually want this goal? Are you worthy of achieving this? Prove it to me. Show me. Show me what you're made of. Show me your medal. Prove it to me. Remember, two sad but true truths in life, in business, and entrepreneurship is A, no one's coming to save you, bro. And 2, no one, unless you pay them, no one's going to do the work for you. They're not. It has to be you. Okay? Yes, outsource, delegate, wherever possible. But for the important things, the things that only you can do, it has to be from you. You're able to transmute this energy into tangible physical things, into reality. That's your superpower. That's what you're able to do. It's just like eating a sandwich. You're able to transmute that into bones, into blood, into energy. You know what I mean? Like, you have that capacity, and it's the same with your thoughts. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful, but you've got to put them to work, because if you don't, they will put you to work. And this is where you get trapped in this. It's almost like a purgatory of limiting beliefs and can't do this, or I don't know how to do this, or this is struggling, or everything's screwed. Like, all become self-fulfilling prophecies, because as a man thinketh, right? So within, so without, so above, so below. You are able to project that. Becomes real. But this is why it's not for everyone. This is why so many people struggle, or they start off with this underused optimism and all this motivation at the start. They ride the wave and then they realize, oh, actually, this looks like work. This feels like work. This requires a lot of work and sacrifice and effort and time. You go in expecting, like I did, just expectation versus reality. Just make a product, sell it, run ads, build a simple website, print cash, retire, brilliant. I would love it if it was like that. I'm 10 years in, I'm still grafting, I'm still grinding, I'm still growing, I'm still learning. It never stops. But this is why you have to play infinite games, and business is an infinite game. It is. It's not something you complete. It's like a marriage. You don't win at a marriage, right? You win the marriage by staying in the marriage and maintaining the marriage. It's the same in business. Yes, you can potentially exit from it, but okay, but then what? Okay, now you don't have money troubles, but now you have fulfillment issues. Because, again, speaking as a guy, I'm a guy. I need a project to be building. I need something bigger than me. I need to be building a legacy. I need to feel useful. If you strip that away from me, cash in the bank doesn't solve that problem, because then you just get this mess of internal stuff that you've either shelved or put away that you then have to focus on fixing. It never stops. But this is why you have to fall in love with the process and just, again, manage expectations. It is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Easy solves nothing. But contrast this, all of this struggle and pain and uncertainty and no safety net, compared to a 9-to-5 drudgery, building someone else's brand, turning up on time, wearing a uniform, getting the bus to work, having no month at the end of the money. Like that's the true fear factor for me. That is far worse than captaining your own ship or having extreme accountability for taking your own decisions or building your own life. That's the worst case scenario for me. Exchanging time for money. You have to make time work for you. You have to leverage systems, people, automation, AI, the internet, everything. You have to be able to leverage that, because otherwise it's impossible to get rich. If your income is solely tied to your time, you're screwed, completely screwed, because you can't make more time. You can't. It's your most valuable non-renewable asset is time. Second of all of that is attention. Where attention goes, energy flows, results show. So understanding that time is incredibly important. You don't get it back. Once it's spent, it's gone. Energy, once it's spent, it's gone. You've got to wait until the next day, until the next wave, until you get that, whether it's creative energy or just like physical energy to go and do. Like once it's spent, it's spent. But this really is the accumulation of where you get to in life, in business, is how you direct your time and your attention. Attention is everything. But it's hard, because who's telling you where to direct attention? You can pull snippets from YouTube or from podcasts or from your network or mentors, etc. But ultimately, you still got to do the work. You still have to sit down and be disciplined enough to lock in and do what needs to be done. Ideally, get it right first time, or at least be in this physics of progress where you're not scared to make mistakes and you just keep progressing, put one foot in front of the other, and knowing that, like most things, it's an iterative game. It's something you will get better at over time. It's something that if you stick at long enough for, this is when things will come to fruition. But again, everything you have, everything you've done, everything you've achieved, everywhere you are right now is a complete, total result of all of your past decisions, how you've spent your time, how you spent your attention, how you've allocated your energy units. It's all you, and that's what I'm talking about, radical accountability. And knowing that, yes, it's hard, but the rewards, you're literally unlimited, you're uncapped. We live in a capitalist society, which means that there's untapped upside. And this is what essentially gets entrepreneurs up in the morning, right? That's what makes it worth it, is you can create time, financial, location freedom, generational wealth if you want to, if you strike gold on this. And you might not strike gold first time, but if you stick at something long enough, just like I have with my own brand, it's hard, it's difficult, even 10 years in, supply chain issues, marketing issues, staff problems, all the time. There's always something new, and generally the level of the problem gets higher, the magnitude grows, because you have more at stake, you have more cash, you have more staff, you have more overhead, you have more things juggling and to manage, more teams, etc. But this is why it's a progression. If you just put me directly in this seat now 10 years ago, I would fold, because I don't have the programming, the systems, the leverage and the learnings to be able to cope and deal with this, even though it's not like a crazy high level. It's the same for you, and just knowing that it's a process, not an event. You just have to stick at something long enough for it to become real, for it to happen. Allow time. Don't expect instant results, but you've got to stick at the game, because trust me, the rewards are there. They are there if you stick at it, if you don't get that sidetracked, if you don't listen to that internal voice pulling you down or keeping you small or saying it's too big or you're not good enough yet or you can't do this or you're not worthy of this. Like, that's all just internal mess. And it's okay to see that and acknowledge it, but it doesn't mean you have to believe it. But remember, if you don't believe and trust in yourself, who's going to believe in you? Remember, no one's doing the work for you. No one's coming to save you. It has to be you. This is it. You just got to take action, and you've got to stick at it long enough for things to actually happen, to get a data set. Running ads, run them long enough until, okay, now we can look at this, CTR, CPMs, etc. We have enough data. Don't just turn an ad on and then turn it off within 2 hours because you've got a sale yet. Like, again, time is everything, data is everything. Understanding how to remove emotion and make data-driven decisions based on math, numbers don't lie. This is how you make progress, physics of progress. Idea, test, review, iterate, go again. Do more of it, do less, change it. That's it, infinitely. And that is applied to any skill or attribution, learning to drive a car, running ads, building a store, anything. The process is the same. But the key, zoom out the meta of it, is you're still doing it, you're still there, you're still showing up, you're still doing the work. That's it. This is how you make progress. Is it easy? No. Again, we didn't sign up for easy. Easy solves nothing. I keep saying it because it's true. It's something you need to get into your head, that this is not supposed to be easy. This is supposed to force you to grow, to become a better thinker, a better operator, a better CEO, a better partner, a better husband. It's like fast-track growth spiritually, mentally, emotionally, everything, because you are a physical athlete, a mental athlete, a spiritual athlete. This is what entrepreneurship forces you to do, because you have to deal with this cognitive load, all of this uncertainty, and it will either make you or it will break you. But like it or not, that is a decision. It's on you. Remember, no one's coming to save you. It has to be you. So, bro, if it's hard, I understand. Also hard for me, hard for everyone, hard for Elon Musk, hard for Donald Trump. Same. But key, they turn up, they do the work, they show up every day, irrespective of what's going, knowing that they're on path, they're on a mission, they have an objective, they have a goal, and generally it's something bigger than them. Yeah, this brand you're building is probably bigger than you. It's for yourself, for your family, for your legacy. This is why you're doing it. Don't lose sight of that North Star goal. Every time come to a crossroads, hard decision, remember, is this going to move me further towards or away from my goal? And always pick the one that moves you towards the goal, and stack those decisions long enough over a consistent amount of time. You will get there, even if it's a hybrid of what you thought it would be. At least you've grown through it. You've learned what to do, or equally you've learned what not to do, which by default also means now you know what to do. Again, so it's a win-win. I don't like losers. It is 5:30 in the afternoon, raining outside. My voice is screwed. I got a cold. Man flu, whatever. I don't feel like working. I'm working anyway. I've done a full day's work. Don't care. Show up, no matter what, no matter how I'm feeling, because I'm focused, goal-oriented. I know what I'm optimizing for. I won't let anything get in my way. Yes, of course, take care of the basics, eat well, train well, sleep well, goes without saying. But just know that if it's hard, it's because it's supposed to be hard, because this is where the growth is. It's like training in the gym. Is it hard? Yes. Yes. Afterwards, yes. But this is where you grow. This is the growth phase. Again, remember, it's easy, and when we do it, wouldn't be worth it at all. This is the process. This is the way. So yeah, lock in, do what you need to do, allow the self-doubt to creep in, allow the insecurities to sleep in, acknowledge them, thank them, and then get back to work. All right, enough from me.